seeing things for what it is, seeing that she's using you for this or making up things and this is really who she is. At least be in a bubble by yourself. But if you choose to leave that little hole there or that door for her to always come into your circle, into your life and have control over you, then it's still on you unless you decide to close it up or to walk out of that bubble and leave her in there, even if she's going to walk out of that bubble and go on to the next guy's bubble and be in his circle. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about when you stop caring, women start chasing. Now, I have been doing this type of video for so long, probably have like 4 or 5 out, but this topic is like something that you can be talking about for days, in my opinion. So in this video, I have 2 specific things that I'm going to be talking about so I can give you guys, you know, something more refreshing, something more different, instead of the woman starts feeling this way and this way. And I'll probably mention some stuff like that, but that's not what we're focusing on in this video. Okay, you guys, so if you haven't checked out my other ones, all you have to do is search out, because there's so many, I don't know if I'm going to be able to link all of them. All you have to do is search up this title and then my name. Okay, you guys, so make sure you check out everything that's linked to this on the screen right now. Patreon, especially my Patreon, just dropped the video on there, and then of course my other YouTube channels. And so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is knowing when to stop. When you stop caring and women start chasing you, most times it's gonna be because you knew when to stop. You knew when she told you, oh, I'm not into you anymore, or she told you I'm busy for the 3rd time in a row. That's when you knew, okay, this is it. I know damn well I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing with that. My time is valuable. And that's what some key things out here that a lot of guys kind of get distracted or drift away from dealing with a woman and not staying true to themselves, or, you know, choosing themselves over the woman. You don't value yourself the way you should be as a man, as obviously an alpha male. And I know, you know, alpha males, maybe it'll die down, those words, alpha male, beta, simp, sigma, all these things out there. I really just use it because I know some guys like the way I explain it. But honestly, being an alpha male, you want to take away being an alpha male, just say a man. You know, even if you don't like the whole idea of leading and being a leader, people come to you because you have this gravity that makes people be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. This guy knows what he's doing. Oh, this guy's on his purpose. This guy is successful. This guy knows how to do this and that I'm still learning how to do. Even if you don't want to do all that, you have to just know how to be a man. And if you can stay true to being a man and you know what a man is supposed to play, you can make things work in your favor. So dealing with a woman specifically, knowing that they're going to be the ones that are going to be the more nurturing one, the more loving one, you know, showing that soft, feminine side, all that stuff. If you're in a place where she is not chasing you and you're caring so much and you don't know when to stop, but yet she's all up in your face, or either she's not there at all and yet you're still trying. So you're over here blowing up her line, or you're over here, let me spend more money on her. Let me tell her I'm sorry, even though she should be saying sorry to me. Those are things that are all going against being a man. It's all going against being a man. And it's the same exact thing for how some females out here are doing things that are just going to be like, oh, girl, you can be the man. You're acting like you're a real alpha that to be with not a man because you don't know how to be able to soften up or step back as a woman should, right? So it's the same thing when you are dealing with a woman and you want her to start chasing you, you want her to start caring about you, you gotta know when to stop. So that exactly means knowing to walk away. And that is the next thing that I have written down. Knowing to walk away. Don't think about walking away as if you can never come back to it. So the fact that you guys love a woman so much or care about a woman so much, want a woman so much, a lot of the fears that's holding you guys back is stepping away, not knowing if she's still going to be there when you walk away. You guys are scared of not knowing if she's still going to call when you decide to ghost her. You guys are so scared of so many things, and it's all because you don't know. It doesn't matter if you don't know. Don't have that fear, because it's going to be the reason why she will never ever care for you. She'll never ever chase you. all this caring and basically pushing yourself onto a woman, making it to be known that you're gonna be here so she can feel like you don't have to leave me, I'm not gonna leave you, all that shit, cut it out. Because it's the reason why women will never ever chase you guys, will never ever go after you guys. I've been talking since time, and you guys probably know at this point about all this, be on your purpose. We've been saying this. I've been saying it in my videos. This stuff is important, but it becomes to a point where you might have all this other package deal, and it could be, you know, the money, the car, being on your purpose. But when you do not know how to do this one thing, then you aren't going to have success with women. And that's because women will test you. Why do you think guys that do have all these things going on are still slacking with women, still don't have game? Women are constantly testing them, and they keep on failing. And that's because they don't know when to stop. And then on top of that, they don't know when to walk away. Like I just mentioned, all these things, all these fears is one of the biggest reasons why men don't know how to walk away. A woman out here that's getting chased by you and doesn't care about you, what do you think she's gonna keep doing? She's gonna keep running away and going off. The same way you were supposed to go away and not even be worried. You're supposed to be doing that. She's doing that instead of you doing it. And that's because she has no fear. And you see how things can just be flipped right around and it can work in your favor. These girls are not scared because they know what? You're going to be there at the end of the day, no matter what. And that's where women will keep going on, and you guys will keep chasing, you guys will keep caring, you guys will keep putting all this effort. And you might think to yourself like, damn, I thought I had it all going on. I thought I had this all solved, for the simple facts of what? You have things actually going on in your life, and that's not good enough. That's the fact of it, because there's so much plenty of guys out here that have success, have money, and are just looking for a specific beautiful woman. And then the one they end up falling for, it's going to be the one that uses them or, you know, treats them the way they don't want to be treated. And boom, what happens? That girl will not be good enough for him, but he still will deal with her. And that's where a lot of girls will look at guys and be like, where's your own logic? Where is your own dignity? You need to have some pride, because pride might be the reason why you will turn around and walk away and know when to stop. It might take that. Maybe it might take your ego. But either way, the same things that girls are doing, you men don't know how to do. And that's the pride and the ego that they use. It's gotten them so far. The girls out here that been able to finesse guys, take money from guys, use up guys until they're dry, those girls, they chose to be stuck up. They chose to have their ego. Whether guys don't like it, whether I don't like it, that's what's getting them through life. So now you guys, as a fella, you need to go find the best and the new approach that's going to work for you guys. And literally, that's what can work best. It's not even a hard concept. It's nothing too difficult. If you know when to stop, then you know when I don't want it anymore. You know how much you should tolerate, and you will have your boundaries and will stick to your boundaries. And that's another thing too. When you start getting invested in your feelings and you have all these feelings towards this woman, you love her so much, you want her so much, you guys start forgetting about, okay, I have to walk away if things go bad, because all you think about is, I have so much love for her. Oh, I'm so into her. Oh, she's just something I can't find out there. And that's where you guys put yourself in your own bubble. And honestly, you guys, as much as I talk about women all day and women need to do this and that, I still talk about men needing to do this. And some of the big things that you guys really need to do is take yourself out of the bubble. Some of the things that you guys really need to do is stop dealing with these women and keeping yourself stuck. And that's why you guys cannot walk away. That's why you guys don't know when to stop, because you guys put yourself in that situation, and then falsely, you guys don't even realize it. You are blaming it on the wrong person, and it's the woman. Even though women can use men all day long, do things to you, treat you badly, if you still put up with it, if you don't know when to stop, if you don't know, okay, now is the chance that I have to stop caring, I have to show that I don't have no affection towards her and all that, if you don't know when to do that and actually take yourself out of this bubble, out of this circle, you're going to be stuck in here by yourself forever. And then on top of that, she's going to, if she wants to come in and out, right? Because you're going to have that little hole or that little door where it's going to be available for her to come in and out. And that's on you. At least be in the bubble by yourself. But if you choose to leave that little hole there or that door for her to always come into your circle, into your life and have control over you, then it's still on you. No matter how much I talk all day, no matter how much advice I can give you guys, it's not going to matter unless you decide to close it up or to walk out of that bubble and leave her in there, even if she's gonna walk out of that bubble and go on to the next guy's bubble and be in his circle. It doesn't matter. Whatever she decides, you have to think about yourself. And that's the reason why women will not ever chase you guys, will never ever go after you guys, never care for you guys, because you think way too much for her. And then some other guys are at a level where all you do is think for her. It's not even about you no more. It's gotten to a point where you think so much about her that you can never ever walk away. You can never say, I know now is a time that it's it for me. And that's what you guys need to do. Man the F up and put your foot down. Whether it's gonna actually be telling her I'm not with this or putting her in check, if you can't do that, walk away. Go learn how to deal and talk to a woman that needs to be put in her place, because there's a whole lot of women out here that need that. And if you don't know how to deliver that, then you have to work on yourself. Or if you don't want to put up with that, then you don't deal with women, or at least try to deal with women for a small time period so you can at least get some satisfaction or get the things that, you know, fulfills your needs, right? Whether it's sexual things or it could be just having somebody there. Whatever it is. But I really want you guys to understand how powerful knowing exactly when you should say no, walk away, this is it. It's so powerful. And that's why it goes right back to you having control over your life, over your choices, but most definitely your feelings. And I don't talk about it enough, which I'm going to start doing, but it all really starts with your feelings. Because if you really think about it, if you didn't have feelings for that woman, you would not be chasing her. You would not be going after her. You would not be caring for her. You will not. You will instead be the one that's getting chased and getting cared for by her. If you just understood, you need to just do this. And that's simply knowing when to stop. And that's another thing, a lot of girls use men because of those reasons of knowing they don't know when to stop. They know they can get away with so much things. They know they can say certain stuff or even just be polite, take advantage of you, and you're still gonna say yes. It's not always about crazy things or angry things or wrong things. It's not always about that. It could be positive stuff. It still could be from a place that's not good and pure from her heart. And if you can't identify that, and that's another key thing, is literally seeing things for what it is, seeing that she is using you for this, or, you know, making up things and this is really who she is. Really see her for who she is and try to take your feelings away. And I say try, I really want to just say, get rid of your feelings, but I know it's not that easy. But there's things out here you fellas can do so you can get to a place of knowing this is it for yourself and having her chase you and care for you instead. Really, that's what you want out of all this. Why don't you just take it back a notch? And this is why also, you guys, where I said in those videos that I talked about this topic, that when you stop caring, when you completely just tune yourself out, you're in your own world, all these things will start working for you guys, is because it goes right back to you knowing when to say no and knowing to walk away. All you have to do, and I know it sounds like, okay, you're making it seem like it's so easy, but you guys can actually make it that easy to just take a step away. And it could start with baby steps. If you cannot do a whole, let me ghost her, let me block her. If you can't do none of that, then take your easy steps. Try to talk to her less. Maybe try to talk to other women. Try to figure out, and this helps too, obviously hearing about women's perspective and things like that, but try to do things that's going to take you to a different place. Maybe possibly take you out of your comfort zone, because what's going to help you with that, taking you out of your comfort zone, it'll help you maybe to learn, okay, now when I'm dealing with her, even though I gotta say no, even though I gotta walk away, it's gonna be out of my comfort zone, but I know being out of my comfort zone works out at the end. It's gonna be for my own benefits. And that's back to fears. You're not gonna have those fears at the end, but you're gonna have to deal with it in the process. And that's what's gonna hold you back. But if you could just overcome that, you will be able to get to the other side of having a woman chase you instead and be all about you, instead of you caring so much and not getting nothing out of it. Okay, you guys, I really just want to wrap up with, I've talked about so many different things, but I never really focused on this topic that I said with the whole knowing when to say no, or knowing when to stop and walk away. All these things, they all are very, very important. And I'm happy that I did this video, which I'll probably do another video talking just about this. If you guys want to see that, let me know. And if this video helped you guys out, please give me a big thumbs up for a quicker video to come up. But yes, you will see this topic again. I still have more to say, so be on the lookout. Have that post notification on, of course, after subscribing. Check out everything that's on my screen, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.